Memo akwababio enfambra na ocho jumedi so mubi mo eja mo comment on a show na ye no o Facebook minhwe na menkan Pedro wa Medina Cruz watching the best show live from Indianapolis, Kumasi, Tanoso, Kesben Junction, the main location. Hey, Indianapolis or Kumasi. No, no, Kumasi. Hey, Kumasi for the Mekuye. I've heard them Indianapolis now. Anyway, Amisko Spelele, aka Dr. Baumia Beba 2028. I say, in fact, President Mahama must declare state of emergency to fight the Galamsey now because Ghana and so I am more crowded. Regards to Honorable Mavis Harkum, incoming National Women's Organizer and Blue Army Commander Moses Aboro. Kofi Ajiman Blackman say watching you inside Pig Farm. Okay, thank you. Fantastic over for say declaring a state of emergency on Galamsey without a clear plan of enforcement and implementation would be futile. The government must demonstrate a commitment to tackling the root causes of Galamsey and enforcing existing laws. Fantastic over for us, say she. Asa win so nedia or the buyer endie. Or yembra Galamsey and Samso. Na me konia kwa share bia ye kasem se Galamsey ya amamboy fobi. Etwa kwa kuturu alliance aden. Yenhwe yeba.
Ene nipa duminu ye hwe nimu se ye de wono mekwakopi mu ewo takwa circuit court ni nyina efa kwadu bia de aba wono mu se takwa takrade railway line eno wo achim takwa so ye municipality no emu wono mu enam efmo gudie to emfa kwampa so e de sei ni nyina.
And in fact, I want to believe that those who do these things live in this town. They live here. They've rented houses here. They live here. That is where they get up every morning and come. They are in the communities. And so to think that this has been going on for weeks and we couldn't get any public spirited person, no leader here to show up to say that, look, this thing must stop. If anybody, any leader from this community had come here to really show concern, had come here to show leadership, I believe that this matter would have ended as soon as the people showed up.
Wenam so ama assistant superintendent Edema Tracks Samson Yame and so any amanubuni to chunkuma what one how would we be etudra?
We have to get mobility. We use railway and the rail car, and the rail car is now spoiled. It's now at Takwa. So we don't have any ways and means to come to lie, even apart from Takwa to this thing Benso. We don't have any means to travel more than 4 miles. That is why.
Nekra Operation Commander, the Western Central Police Command, ACP, then Ben Edin Selassie, and so any man we need to chunkoma what you must say.
Pleased to say that we actually heard information about the people working very close to the railway track, and when we came, we managed to arrest 12 people, and as I speak to you now, they are facing court action. And in fact, we realized that the police was in a very deplorable state. And
anyway, me studio na fe yending komo I have some mama chance in future. I mean, seeing this video me there me akoma ye me before say yentumi ntina o man mu na enam yesi kapɛ ye greediness ni ade nti ye nsa o man japade sa bakwan best no you between afa ye dealing with these things
with
me just 3 minutes on it. Why
3 minutes
okay my mouth I order for 5 minutes on it obi afa 5 ye we na ye my mouth 5 minutes break
Galamsey yadia sabi a for a very long time. But the fact of the matter is mining the idea sebe yendiminyai.
I know the
fact. And the fact well established because I will clearly remember time on our power Baumia running mate Napo. He granted an interview on Peace FM and he made mention of something say Agudi and the Yenya too. Yebekuswa too. If you say nyame ene de God has gifted us the good, that resource to make us rich as a nation. Enti ye be koso ede atu agudie na ba wako so kan se ye betu no kwan paso no ene na ede ene ne ehia nti sa no se ye betu no kwan paso na wo se ede ye hyemu kena ni etimi make sure se ye betu no ma ye betu no kwan paso bra peni eye me te panzi audio ana video yi a wa bo anopa yi yes ye bi no makotu galamsey asay real lines no yanja almost akwa. That is the most interesting thing in the video. Say yanya mama kwa abia ankase oma makotu galamsey asay ways ne ya hu obia na sabe yakona ways na at least some people have been held responsible. Say yatimi hu bi no say omu na edi sanjuma no, and that I think say there is an improvement in the fight. At least see people can be committed. At least they will be crowd a report you be and I say yatimi achi bi no a nemi no ka say what wo video no omo gina mranim. This shows say there is a little bit improvement. Say yan ko hon say real railway lines na da ho na yan hu obi a ye bi say one say yenim ye wa is
na chair den say pass government ground.
There is a little bit improvement. Say yatimi anya ebi no responsible for doing that particular thing. But bra ena me di kan say eyen hihye ya ye de beto si ye betu no kwan paso no ene na wo se ye de ye hyemu kina na aban ba ye wanya ho hwe han. The only problem na say because say ye nuano ma sebe ye ne omo epre ade awomo ye MPP for say oh Ghana for he ekon no omo antimi ankon antia galamsey so e de ato abati omo nti se NDC aba na se even omo ye ade so omo konkra na moma ye pinchi mu ntokuro na enye ti se NDC for enye de enye he.
Oh, that's not okay.
Na
so are you trying to tell us ye ni yanga say adwen de
and na me kan say ye pinchi mu ntokuro na enye ti se de aban no enye hwe as aban no is idle. But what I'm trying to say, you know, say the commitment by government now in fighting Galamsey is far better than what we have seen in previous years. The commitment by government in fighting Galamsey and illegal mining is far better than what we have seen in previous years. And then I don't know whether you listened to the minister meeting the CSOs. You saw Nyoma Wadia Trabontin. Notwithstanding, some time ago, the Catholic Bishop Conference wrote a presser, and they said, say, the government needs, the John Dramani Mahama's government needs to declare a state of emergency. I hope you listen to that. Yes. I don't want you to be a kind of somebody they be a news. What say was somebody declare a state of emergency? But time, you go share CSOs now, Catholic Bishop Conference representative na ebetina munu. Minister ne church ne semune activities somebody too kwai mu ekun Galamsey. Also, it seems we are not in touch with the grounds. Say nyoma wo dia tutu we no kure passes and nyoma we koso dia, then we don't need a state of emergency. The man said that I hope you listen to him. So most of the times some of them ana CSOs ni bi ana other institutions ni bi ana think tanks involved no, some of them are not in touch with reality. Maybe currently.
Well, but
you can testify. We are not saying it totally, no. It is still ongoing. We have accepted that fact.
But a lot of these CSOs that have been calling on government to declare are people who are on the ground. They're Biada. You can mention the Arocha Fono, they are always there. You can talk about Awula Sawa group, they're always there. Kanashibe Travels, Ninkofo are all over. They are always there. So they know what's happening on daily basis.
And I'm saying, my example, using the Catholic Bishop Conference, for example,
and also they declare for declaration of emergency state of emergency.
People who are always on ground. But what I'm trying to tell you is, they can all attest to the fact. Say the government is not sitting idle.
Okay.
At least the government is doing something. Right? You saw, say, Yakubu realize. This is one of the reasons why the minister is putting a particular policy in place. Say, Emma Minerals Commission Accra, and Kwabanya sorry, Ama licenses in Pankoya mining. let me know. And yet, almost sabi, almost work on illegal mining. Do you know some people who take license to go and do legal mining are also engaging in illegal mining?
But where they have license?
Oh, where they have license? Remember, where not say
where most of you got your license?
And then they no crana, and you want something American be in general. So when you see most of the people are sabi almost in krata, so almost kwaku tu from agudie. Hey, almost yenye.
Say you better match your wisdom.
That
You
is
know
it.
them.
And America say inti ni yedi she say you to akwa minister na kai. I don't know whether you have listened to him. He says he say yansa nyai. Emma Minerals Commission wa Accra enkwa engage e won krata manu community for na omo wo ho no aye ahemfo asase ne omo de asase for asase wura e wo se woni kan ko omo ye beti committee was our community mining areas no we de kan ko omo ho no omo approval.
Okay, Matthias.
No about Minerals Commission. No about because it is specific.
Matthias, but let me ask you a question. O kasa ya wo say omo je license no ebi mu illegalities meboa. So we know them meboa. We ni momo license no omo engage in illegalities or omo concessions no ye ni momo. Meboa. Do we need a chief to go and arrest this?
No, what I'm saying is as we are arresting them, as we are fighting, as we are arresting, but people currently, your own Erasmus Asari Donko have been following the 9 months people. And people have been arrested, machines have been destroyed, issues have been seized. License, see a very revoke people's license from engaging illegal license for that one. I have no figure on that now. And I make us say, no, me need a home for now. But see, yeah, Galamsey no, and your man ye dia to akwema sabi things that keep on happening will not repeat itself.
Mama 2 minutes after your time, Jaya.
Man, come and see you.
Yamra Dr. Tutubu, and I remember people once a wire middleman. George, also 5 minutes, 10 to 15 or upon.
When you say Abribiano, it drew Galamsey, Suayana Mekana Sebi, Mekano with passion. It's say, na Yishano na Yenina in Shubia na Yutumiti, Mukosebi Enom, you could dry room and yadi. Benay boom compon koshes and shunwa, Sebi. Ya the chow cry nadia ubechi. And he say, a bimu betrano mo de ya amanyo semua. Nan be who say, Omono Galamsey fight like as a Omontiase. Esan se mo decide ye a yamanyo sem a position. Sa no mababe mo go so da so de ye politics. Minua Galamsey estati no enye ne. But ni ye hu e bi no. Eno na ye difference ye omumu no. Obi ankase Galamsey no President Mahama na de ba yo. Galamsey sha se enkroma time ansakra na ebeji independence. Obi enim but enye sa Galamsey we bi ena na omo ye no. Tete Galamsey na no me na bi ni. Enye bi ni. No mo sensu. No mo sensu. No mo say forest. Ene die na ye ka se sa Galamsey ye hunu na die edi twam. Esanse we die enye se omo sensu anaso omo say ye forest ni nko an. Omo sanso kuyen nipa na ye ti kro nu mu akasa no omo kuye esanse chemicals ne niema afrafra yensuo ene yensase no eno a ne ye de no aduane di eti ye beka ne yenuamo no be ye ena we mu ne tutu enye MPP fo ne ye ka kire Ghana fo se Galamsey age atisi wo bibie di adanse ye se Galamsey no sisi ekura de aye west esanse Omampanyini John Dramani Mahama wabetra kunwa no so da na braso first time obaye 2012 to 2016 a wobeko Satan Galamsey ji atisi eno ene man na adedanko Akufuado yeso ani in January 7 2017 okase ono wade ni presidency kwempo beto Galamsey ekon so ampani ampa otu wana mo bebri otu wana mo no sabi then opposition party no omamboa no president na former president John Dramani Mahama ko gina ba bi ka se omampanyini ni nyai soldiers for the tata Galamsey for no na Galamsey for ya chi omu nyina oba obi om osuma onu agasa ne director of communication ko kubu ahe ekọ Galamsey for ko ka chire so omonto abama no no oba obeja omamoma ya adwuma desa onu ane nsem okokan nyeme na mekokae eno ena na ma eko no eyedi because a two leading political parties it is ye nyina ye ntumi ankambom ni ye ntu saa okun ya sabi ye nyina na ye wu because ye nyina ye te oman ni mu bi fast forward na nyame ye wado na waba abem wo ba no wo hye bo e ka kire Ghana for say kwan ni we na wo ba wo de be solve galamsey no na Ghana for ma wo mo apiafo ene ye koto abama aba ye tuma over 56 point something %. Yama 2 tiers our parliament. So yama absolute control say when now we supreme leader won't need any excuse so bet make us want to fight galamsey. And then Bosha wo share ya wo so de be fight galamsey nyina akositen. Aye boachi bidini. Galamsey no aye worse na ade aye na eye mesre ne say. Minu a wo de minim se wakọ wonim galamsey mining areas ni bebre. So wo hwe mfidi a almost say minus almost from say 9 was the minus 9 more so say why for almost ni site a almost twitwa begu TV so say omachichi galamsey for no almost easy site now wa wo hwe site e site omo galamsey ho these are abandoned sites omo ye galamsey no ho agya hoko e ho e no mko twitwa pictures no mde begu social media so omachichi galamsey for wa wo hwe pictures no na say wo ye obi a wonim galamsey mining areas e otumu say de omo kan nyina e yentro abandoned machines no more could trade out to excavator be a sale baby near trade out to near trend video. Yes, you cook
George, but
yes, you cook
no, and the factual.
It's here
because the picture be to TV so here from Mimi Krum.
Cape
3 point, yes.
Cape 3 point.
Live pictures. You also show in live. And then you abandoned.
A grand quanta Cape 3 points. Ye kamba bia ye two galamsey pa menya so se ho kanto a beto so bia. These are the old galamsey areas so me minim ho no mu nyina agran kwanta besi takwa minim ho no mu nyina
okay for us the need to galamsey
ope baby a umu two galamsey agi atese a me nwem omo nka ho asem mpo we mu no omo nka ho asem ena me no mienu wa ha ena oman hina wo awin ebe ka se MP wo ho no say omunsuo no omunsase nto omotwa na sukura fikrumo menwe mayomani na me de manusi no se wo hwe the supply chain ni bibia na de ama galamsey wo de menwe sex galamsey no at bafomu a data wo onkohwe NPA they should go to NPA say data fuel consumption no mo hwe the way increase the fuel consumption last year fuel a ye de call ye power sector. From January to September 2024, it was 2 million liters. And then 94 million. Self-fuel na wahifa.
Madasi, yo, thank you.
Ako galamsey for sites.
Yo, ada enye power generation area.
Na ada Ghana you do so.
Now you realize that railway line kokosei is because of the inactiveness of the line. Oti papa na omo say they are not able to come on the line because omuni akade. Can't we then say that governments over the years are also partly to blame for this because of Mama relied down. So I'm saying for us where they are able to.
Oh, let me say railway system never Ghana and the same say almost a good. A good and I'm said the previous regime no try so be revival. Any who in Pakadine. And I'm say or she be from your friend is Takrade, right? Moving to Awaso, nomination for, but then also say and said then we baby asa. And I feel say we your mind back na uwo sabin prediasa. I didn't be the utrimua so and your common biriye and a ebema aye. BBC yankrofo yi dumienu yakoye at least train fa sokra ne yanka se konakoko tutu egu nefa eye galamsey wo ho so what you say
okay
se wo hwe railway e free kantamanto e besin kwa akoko sinsawom asase eda ho nyina railway company so maton so ma ye ndenyen.
And
I'm saying encroachment. It either say company no, a bit me ume you mano. So maton, so munton you, no Ghana yenti. Because so far stretch no, kakra kukusi of anko, 2 more kukusi in some woman.
we la ne sanwofia na nkrofo asisi dan left right bia so
when expansion
no expansion no way now even the risk say aban bi ban no nyo pepa no nya foreign partners no be investing in the railways is it not risky enye hu say woda eda bi mu na train enam ehu pe na train accident nso uni as we hu bi da emitena kono was a railway community enti mehu rail accidents enye adeketwa enti se rail etisa na eyi free line so a edam bi esi obi a we are in trouble. And these are some of the things that was a Ghana government now and the future government that will come should find a way of getting these people off. And so no maybe say intina ama mranti edu mienu akoye sa ni amo. Again, the general attitude of Ghanaians adeni abandia TSA kra nya hwe. So eno so na dia ba bedu ba bia dui. Emra enye djuma one obi akwa akose aban ade enti ye nka ho hwe ya aban de enti ase no so enti ebisi ye no ya nka ho asem enti se me so me kokoya ade enti na be ka ho asem na bia na otan bi na ade time so badunia mamenka we am say NDC ni MPP representatives o mote ya no o mo ntie ni ye because when it comes to Galamsey dia ayomano asudie pa because o hwe enoma ekoso na so enye now me mpene so omumienu nye politics of equalization and then politics of comparison with Galamsey say me mreso ye sei and awo mreso ye sei and awo mreso ye sei dabi wa wo mmere so aduru so no woni edi tumi ni ahode nyina hye wonsa se ade no so obi anye ni ye kura brabe ni ye what you say yeah. So the NDC now has no excuse when it comes to the fight against Galamsey. I am not saying said the NDC aye no enye for the past maybe 8 months and now 6 months. Yes, it is a process that they are working. All right, but then my point is this. There was a president based on the powers and authority vested in him by the Constitution of Ghana. We expect him to do more than what he's doing. So what I say? Enti me say a kokoba issues with Galamsey. You see, these are said last week in a sad decriminalization argument, you know, and last week. Now you see, so be ekoko numwi wo Ghana ha ye chew meboa adentia
ewi
emra wo meboa enti ye frɛ wi contraband group enti se police ni hu se wi ehye wo ho kura se wo di koye aduro se wo kono mabodam ni nyina no watomra so what you say but yemwisa say emra Ghana Constitution PNDC law and I say 1992 Constitution no emra ben na wo say dangerous chemicals to say cyanide no enom ni mercury no ye chiusi kurawa eye bone so do your lawyer
mention law school pass.
We shall say, because we union say union.
Oh, I feel I shall say in the next
yeah. I hear that there is no law on the handling of dangerous chemicals like mercury, cyanide, and so forth.
Don't mean chinko for.
The book of Cotus need them crowd untimin from Quandubiamono.
Okay, now we see for Mama Menaya.
Oh, Sana, see. Hey,
o point in Dawson.
There be once a Galamsey no hun soon some Dawson. Inti unia udia chama mikakranka hon. It is what Cotis will be Eddie Galamsey Eddie Sanad egu so ma wodi hu kwan so bonu kwan do emre bia ni ho se mra ho de na lawyers ne meka me hu na no so argument ni nya dai and start so what you say me menye lawyer but I was trying to go through the only a year omaka a PNDC law 305B me kwa kan no I couldn't see any specific and it is on Food and Drugs Authority. So what you say? Okay. What it means is that because of the weak regulations and laws that we have, you know, ebema Galamsey ne tuatisi. Say nanka mercury sana de no de keka ho no. Untimi enkura ena ebani the use and even importation of these two are okay, yeah. Let me say President John Dramani Mahama so tie dia anase obi tie ya to say minu tie ya so
obetimi Adom communications
okay, then that's fine. Tunu abetimi akọ na okwa bia am committee bia dia tuga so what I say it's a suggestion omuhwehwem na if there is anything that they have to do to bring a law to regulate some of these things, I think it will help. So, I don't need a back. Again, I feel say there should be a deliberate attempt to ban surface mining. So,
the alluvial also echo a higher drink.
Yes. And it is very, very important. So,
no, but really, small scale mining so targets that area.
That is it.
Boss.
And it's a Uyifi one. So I think it's the point enforcement of because I'm rather.
The point is this, yeah. It's saying that UTAG and other no call for the repeal of LI 2462.
Is that the forest?
No, but some other sections of it would deal with this. So because you see, when you box everything into small scale mining, then of course Okasa some people have licenses, but omukra licenses and they are equally abusing the license that they have. And yes, and it is because of that. So what I say, ubi penny boni edi. And now I say makwaje to do small scale mining, but the equipment and technology that no, I can't afford for now. So what I say, it any me transfer after all my license. Ebi mu kura akokwaje so mo kwa exploration. Eboa. Nom de ye de omo de ye. Nipa boni ni. Entina e ma sisi ye bogla proof. Nanka first ne tete no. Na boni eni eno so no. Wo da kura na ntu punu.
Okay.
So,
all right.
The part of my fancy.
Enyo.
Baba me musa sa question we. So, me di can say me nye politics of equalization. And I don't also believe in that. Me nini. So what you say? The onim hono or hono sere. What you say? Se wonim say the si ekwoche nam e wonsuom ana enwuram na abeho de a se wo sere pora oso timi ho ye. In other words, se wonim say the ebe mia obi kuro ama ne ho atono de a wonso kuro tu a mia. Enie Yebebusa say Galamsey no say currently amenu mienu yete here na no pay no say na Galamsey di akwakoduru
akona nim edi enya.
Is it the same as last 2 years, last 4 years, last 8 years, the last 30 years? So what you say it say last 30 years, last 8 years, last 4 years ene no ene de na konanim dia, then the government must take bold initiatives. So what you say? For all we know, you say one of the key things I am Ghana for Tuaba ATMPP. Emma the difference over 1.7 million votes. No, basically you can Galamsey count.
Okay.
So what you say? You need to fight it.
Okay.
Because a idea here.
Okay.
Yes, what you say?
Yo, doctor. Mate.
Still person
say ko yenim. Yensuo de enko yi. And the nyina yenim nsuo de me say me fie ma ba ne say ma obi amfa nsuo no ntwe ne sen.
Yo.
Pipe nsuo no. Enti no say bottle da ye benom. Sa she ne uru betwu sen. Yenko yenim.